still to do, I think. Alright, this one is going to be on camera movement. Let's see. Alrighty. So, let's put some buildings around. Alright, so we got a church, and we'll have a lighthouse over here. So if you played my Monte Casino map, horde map that I did off of Bacon's map, I used cameras in the beginning of the match. And if you're wondering how I made it start dark, I just started the atmosphere black, like dark, and then I had to load atmosphere change to light. That's how I did that part. But anyways, camera movement. Alrighty, let's see. This is a pretty easy one, self-explanatory. Playbill. One thing I haven't figured out with the cameras yet is how to make it zoom in. I know how to make it move, I know how to make it rotate, but if I can't figure out how to make it zoom in, and if you figure out how to make it zoom in, please leave a comment, because I would love that. And so there's a couple camera events. Camera focus events, camera spline, camera unfocus. Camera focus basically just focus on a certain area. But you don't really need that because you can use camera spline. So the first thing is the duration. How long is it going to take to move from one to another? So if you want to move instantly, it's 0. If you want it to take its time, like it does in the beginning of the Relic maps, then you do the duration, 10, 20 seconds, whatever. Rotation means that it's basically going to it's going to rotate based off of how you have the spline. I'm just going to keep it off for now. I'm not sure what context pen. And then use the current camera position as start. So if you want it to start where the player is, so over here, and I have my camera over here, it's going to go over here. If I set it so it's not, it's just going to instantly start where I want it to start, which is kind of what you want to do in most situations. So basically all I do is go add, and this is a little bit confusing because with most splines, you know, you click it, you hit spacebar, and then you click, it creates a spline, right? But in this situation it doesn't. So if I have my spline start here, and then all I'm going to do is basically create another one, and another one, right? So the camera should go from here to here to here. Again, it really depends on the duration. That's important right here. So change duration. Let me see if I got everything. So it starts here, goes to here, goes to here. You can't change the speed unless after you start the focus. So what you'll want to do is create and copy it and create another one. If you want to speed it up, slow it down, create another action kind of thing. So you can only do one speed for all these different splines. Okay. So basically, like I said, it should start here. Let me move it back a bit. So regardless of where the camera is, it should kick back to here. It should start going to here, and then go to here, if it has enough time. If it doesn't have enough time, what's going to happen, if I set this to 5 seconds, it's going to bypass and go straight to the last one. So you always have to make sure there's enough time for the camera to rotate. And this does apply to all the players. And on top of that, there's no properties for this. On top of that, the players can't move the camera outside. So as it's doing this event, the players are forced to do it. If they try to get out of it, just going to do a jumpy camera, which I'll show you. So let's see if this works. Do. Of course, you always want to name your actions. Camera, pan. Right, just so you know what the hell it is. So again, not like a normal spline. You don't hit this and build it like a waypoint or like a regular spline. I don't know why it's called spline, but that's just what they did. So let's see. Let's see if this works. It should start immediately because I have Playbills start immediately and I have no wait. All right. Test cameras. This one. Let's see if it works, shall we? Have it set for 30 seconds. So it's going automatically. Taking 30 seconds to go to the church. And again, if I try to move with the camera, it doesn't let me go anywhere. It just bounces back. Now it should go to the other one. The more splines that you do, the smoother the transition is. But basically, that's what it looks like when I have it facing the entity, right? So let's close this and see the difference. Now if I go camera plane and I don't control rotation, let's see what happens. So you notice when the camera in the last test it went to here and then it automatically flicked and went or changed the camera view over to that one. Oh, it's taking so long to build. Burning. Oh, I know why. I tested something because I was trying to troubleshoot my map that's missing splines in the game. So what I did is I changed the burn settings from normal to production. I'm not sure what that means, but it didn't do any difference. All right. So let's go back. So now we're going to do it without the rotation done, right? So let's see what it does now. Bonk, 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 bonk. Now it shouldn't change the camera angle. It should keep it on that default and just move along, hopefully. So you can see it's keeping that same default up and down. I still can't move the camera. Try to move it, it just gets jumpy. Now it's going to go to the, see, it didn't rotate the camera. It just basically is just going to the next spline without changing it. So this is good for intros, outros, you know, end of the match type thing. That's what Relic uses in their beginning, I think. But again, I don't know how to make it zoom in and out, unfortunately, yet. but I'm hoping that I will one day. Cool. Thanks for watching this tutorial. And while I'm streaming, I'm going to jump into another tutorial.